In order to qualify for Social Security, you have to have worked and paid in your FICA payroll taxes for at least 10 years. So that's the 10-year rule. No, they do not have to be consecutive. You can be in and out of the workforce. But as long as you worked for 10 years, you qualify to get Social Security. Now, it's actually 40 credits, okay? So you can get 4 credits in a year, 10 years, that's 40 credits. So don't fight me on this. I'm trying to simplify stuff. Just come along with me, okay? So you've worked for 10 years, you qualify for Social Security. Social Security can't start until you're at least 62. So in all those years, you were in and out of the workforce. Most people are in the workforce the whole time, right? Unless you were out, like I was out for 5 years as a stay-at-home mom. Most people are in there I was starting at 16 as a waitress, and then you're working all the way up forever, right? So people are arguing with me saying, why do you tell people that Social Security is based off your highest 35 years of earnings? When really, it's based off your highest 10 or your last 10 or any 10. And that is wrong, wrong, wrong. Wrong, wrong, and wronger. So people are confusing the rules. Do not blame you. No shame in that. The whole country's in the same situation you are. Don't feel like you're the only one that's getting confused. Everybody feels this way, okay? 10 years to qualify. Then once you qualify, how do they figure out how much you get? They look at your highest 35 years. Now, if you didn't work 35 years, they're going to look at however many years you did work. But if you worked like most people, they already have like 50 years of work history. And some of those years might be very little when I was a waitress. And some of those years might be very high, typically your last couple years, right? So everybody has this rumor that Social Security is based on your last year or your last 5 years or your last 10 years or highest. No, it's your highest 35 years. Now, if you want to see the data they have on you for those 35 years of earnings, for all your years of earnings, whenever you've paid into Social Security payroll taxes, set up your own free account. Do it right now. Go to socialsecurity.gov, SSA.gov. That will give you the ability to see all those years. And you'll be like, oh, 1980, my first year when I was a waitress, and I made $13,000. And then you'll be looking at it and you're like, whoa, why does it not have any income for this year or this year or this year? I wasn't a stay-at-home mom until down here. Yeah, your employer might not have paid it. Or they might have had the wrong Social Security number. Or Social Security screwed it up. There's can be a lot of reasons, but that is a big value of setting up the free account at Social Security now, before you go to file for it, so that you can get it fixed. Because you can imagine, it's not that easy to get it fixed. You're going to need proof of your earnings. So maybe you have your taxes, maybe you don't, okay? So set up the free account, look and see what they have on you. That'll give you some idea what it looks like. Now, they're going to look at your highest 35 years of earnings. So they're going to give you amount. And on the side, it'll show you an estimate, how much you will get at your full retirement age, how much you will get if you wait till 70, how much you will get if you're on disability. It's all going to be at your fingertips. So your question to me then is, if I start drawing Social Security at my full retirement age, I'm still going to keep working because I'm only going to be 66, 67 years old. My dad still works every day. He's turned 89 this month. Still works every day. He would never consider not working. So I get a feeling I'm going to be in that same boat because we love to work. Work is fun for a lot of people. Other people have to work, right? We have to work. So I'm continuing to work even though I'm already drawing Social Security. I'm continuing to pay in my payroll taxes. Oh, that drives people crazy. When they find out, they're like, they want blood. Don't come after me, I'm the messenger. As long, they thought, but I'm already drawing it. Yeah, you're paying it in for somebody else. It's a Ponzi scheme. So as long as you're getting an income, you're paying in Social Security. You'll continue to pay those FICA for Social Security and Medicare forever. There's no age when it stops. But maybe you're at the top of your game. You're 67, 68, 69, and you're making the most money you've ever made. You're hitting, every year, you're hitting that maximum income for Social Security. So you are replacing one of these lower years in your 35 years, like when one of the years you were in college, you worked part-time, you're replacing it with a higher year. So you're like, this is like a ripoff. They already took a snapshot of how much I'm going to get paid based on those 35 years, but now I'm making more money. Can't they? Yeah, they do. They recalculate it every year. It takes them a little while because they got to get your taxes and cross-reference with the IRS. And then they can see that, oh, one of these years is going to replace one of those lower earning years. And then next year, and then three. And so it could actually move the dial and your payment could actually go up. Even though, if you follow me very long, I'm very strict about saying once you take any Social Security benefit, you're locking in that benefit level basically until you die. There's a couple exceptions. But this is also another exception that I don't mention because it doesn't pertain to many people. Not many people want to continue to work past their full retirement age at that high level, making all that money. And if they do, they often don't take Social Security. So we're not even talking about this recalculation deal. They're going to wait till 70. So for some of you out there, this might be a light bulb. And for the rest of you, you're happy to know that Social Security is not just based off 10 years. It's based off a wider window. You're happy to know that you can continue to work and maybe change that amount. And I don't know, maybe you're just happy to just be on this journey with me, learning about retirement, one video at a time. And if you are, please hit the subscribe button. That's how we show love on YouTube. And I'd love to keep training you if you hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question. Always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.